Okay, guys, welcome to the Queenie Show. Today I am joined with the one and only Vic Santoro.
Yeah.
In the building.
How you doing, guys? Thanks for having me.
This is what, the third time?
Yeah, but you say that like in over how many years?
In a long time. No, for real. I was trying to work out with Just actually. So when you came through, you were my first ever guest. Did you even know that at the time?
No, I didn't even know that.
You were my first guest. I'd only been doing it for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and I'd had people come through for like interviews, but never to just perform. And I remember when you and Uzi rocked up, and I was like, "Right, okay." It was a night. It was such a good night.
Yeah, I still got all the pictures and videos from that. You know, like I have to always go and look back at those moments. I think flipping now, time flies.
It was amazing.
A lot happened. It's amazing now. Definitely. You've been a support from day one. I've been supporting you from then as well. And yeah, nothing's changed, man.
I love it. It's really good to see you after all this time. A lot has happened.
I know.
So let's talk about the new EP.
Yeah.
So you said it's dropping the 28th.
28th of November.
1,000 burpees.
1,000 burpees.
Talk to me about it.
It's basically about you can't cheat the result in it. You got to do the work.
Yeah.
So 1,000 burpees is more like a concept of whatever you're doing, have you done the work, in the sense of like, don't live in your head. So if you're a footballer, have you put in the training hours? You know, if you're working in accounting, have you put in the office hours? So similarly with music, I'm saying like I'm somebody that I've done my 1,000 burpees. That's why the music sounds like this. Yeah. This is not just, because we're living in a time where it's microwave music, and so everybody thinks, oh, I can just do this. It's like, no, you got to do your 1,000 burpees.
Yeah.
You can't just replicate greatness. It can't be replicated, or like really thought out art cannot just be replicated. You can't just wake up out of your sleep and replicate it, because a lot of the times the internet will make you think, you see someone doing something, so people think, I can just do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ambitious. It's good to have it, but just understand, you got to do your 1,000 burpees.
I think there's different levels to this, isn't there? Because you've got like the TikTok rapper, for example, but we've got people like you who have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And the stuff you talk about is like really important, hard-hitting stuff. And some songs that are out these days are not like that. So no, full credit to you, man. Like you've been around for a long time.
So yeah, 1,000 burpees. Now, that's what this project's about. It's like I've done the work, and I think I didn't want to surprise no one with like, I think it's like more like it's all 140 BPM upwards, like grime upwards, grime, sexy drill, and just some other stuff we had fun with, but it's faster tempos to what people are normally used to hearing me on. Yeah. So in case they're just listening, thinking, how come he's doing this? Like, this is when you've done 1,000 burpees, you can have variations, you can pivot within that art space. 100%. And this is just my sort of demonstration of it.
So a couple of the features, you've got Skilla on there, you've got RA, Scorcher, I see. Yeah. What is your favourite track on the EP?
Favourite track on the EP, I like the intro. And there's a song on it called Hard Work Meets Talent. Okay. Hard Work Beats Talent. Yeah, Hard Work Beats Talent. Say Hard Work
Beats Talent. You need to send it my way.
Yeah. I'll send you a private link. You know, I should have sent it already. Like, I was going to send you a private link to listen to it. And yeah, so those are my favourite songs. And I mean, the features are crazy as well, because again, every feature on there has done 1,000 burpees. Yeah. 100%. That's the other reason they're on there. And when you hear the songs with those features, you're going to go, okay, I see why, you know, and it's that type of thing. So I just didn't want to do a generic tape where you're just trying to put people on it for the sake of it. Yeah. It's like, nah, let me tap in with the people that I know have done the work. I know that when we get in the studio, they're going to, the frequency is the same. Of like, okay, cool, this is what we do, let's do it. So
how long have you been working on this project for?
I've had this project it's been done from months, probably spring. Okay. Project was done then. But at the time, I was trying to sort my distribution. The negotiations were taking a bit longer than I anticipated. And then I just kind of like, what I do these days is I don't rush the process. Like, I had the music, I knew what the music sounded like, and I'm like, okay, whenever I sort out my business side, I'm going to get the music out. So really, I was going to put it out in the summer. I'm glad I didn't. Yeah. So yeah, I had it for a few months, but yeah, then I was able to figure out the distribution, and I was like, okay, cool, well, because the music changed as well of how to roll music out, so I had to take some time to study that again. Like, hold on, let me see what's actually going on, because the old methods have been revised. Yeah. So they're completely different. You know, the world's changed as well, consumption-wise.
The world has changed a lot, yeah. What is your creative process like? Do you listen to a beat, or do you like work on what you want to say first? Like, how does your creative process happen?
It's like I'm a channeler in it. So everything I'm saying musically I'm just channeling. So, you know, a lot of the time in music I talk about tapping into the spirits because I don't remember consciously thinking of these things. So I remember when I hear the song back, I'm hearing it like you're hearing it.
Yeah, because you just go into a zone.
Yeah, I go into a zone and I'm just channeling, and then it's like I have to listen back to understand, to kind of decipher what I was actually, you know, saying.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It comes from somewhere. So my creative process is mainly I would listen to the beat and I don't force the words. I wouldn't force it.
Okay.
If the words start coming, there's a thing where every writer knows the first line comes and before you know it, all these sentences just jump out and you don't know where they're coming from. But they're making, they're relating to what you're trying, what you're talking about. And when you listen back to it, you're actually saying, the therapy is quite crazy. It's like a mad, it's like
therapy though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a mad thing. So more times I'll listen to the beat, or let I can sit down with a producer, either whichever way type thing. But what I not understand is what a lot of artists don't, what up and coming artists, what I will say is you've got to remain in that studio space in order for that source to flow through you. Mm-hmm. So you've got to do this every day.
Yeah.
This is not just, okay, I'll jump in when I run and I jump out. Your music comes out different when you've been in there every day.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're, consuming those frequencies, the energy, you're living it. And then it's like, that's how it comes out. But the popping in and popping out, you might not be able to tap into your full potential if you do it that way, in my experience.
That's interesting.
So me, I might just go sit down in a session day in, day out. Especially if I'm getting ready for a project, I've got to just be sitting in sessions day in, day out. Because I have producers and stuff, I'll sit in their sessions. So I can soak up the atmosphere, the inspiration, hear something I like, hear the beats I like, and I'll use all that energy.
Yeah.
And then get myself in the zone and then start channeling what I want to do.
I love that. This project, do you feel like this is your favourite project so far? There's been quite a lot.
Yeah, this one's my favourite because I got to just have fun. There was no pressure with it.
Yeah.
I think the project before this, I was with a label, so it's like, there's a certain rigidness that comes with that. And it's about, no, we need to put this out because it's about the numbers. We're trying to play the numbers game, and it's just pressurizing in those situations. Like, they want the numbers, so we're playing, it's with the industry gimmicks, I call it, where it's like, let's do this and let's do this, let's do that. And for me, that's the part I don't like about rollouts, all like that stuff. I like making the music, but it's like all that, once you've done the cycle a couple of times, it's like, no, I don't want to go to another radio station.
Yeah.
So I just want to put the music out. So I think this is my first project where it's like, I just want to put the music out. There's no actual like rollout plan.
Yeah.
No, we need to shoot 3 videos and we need to, holler at this blog and shout that PR team, and there's none of that.
Okay.
It's just, I'm putting the music out, and it lands for those. It lands. What will happen. But I got another project and another project and another. So it's like now it's about the output, because I'm realizing that it's like I've got to do more work myself. Like in terms of like, just now that I'm out of the like label space.
Yeah.
There's a freedom of, if I want to release a project every 3 months, I can. Whereas before you can't do that because it's ingesting time and there's that, we need lead time. And
comes to play, and I think it does ruin the artistry sometimes.
Yeah, because you just want to get your music out. So I think now that's why I'm in the space I'm in, that I'm doing my thing independently. I always have been independent, but I was in a joint venture.
Yeah.
So I had to take into account their interest as well as mine.
Fair enough.
So, but whereas now it's just like, I just do what the fuck I want.
Yeah,
sorry.
and
I just do what I want.
Babe, I'm feeling the vibe, I haven't seen you with this hair in real life. Like, I'm feeling the vibe.
I know, I never had dreads last time you saw me. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's been years. Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, I'm trying. These are my antennas, man. The journey of the hair, these are the receptors. Yeah, like, that's a whole different conversation. I start getting ethereal in it. You get what I'm saying?
What hasn't changed is the smile, though, man. You should bring that smile and you make the whole room smile. Like, that is what I love about you.
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm always like on good vibes, man. Yeah, definitely. Just grateful, man. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
But this is sick.
Thanks, babe.
I like this for you. Yeah.
Thank you. I saw a little thing about clothing. Can we talk about that? Like,
yeah, we can.
What is going on with that? Is that your brand? Or?
Yeah, just launched a brand with my friend Rocky. He sort of like designed and came up with the idea and then came to me with it, and we decided to sort of like do a joint venture on it, put it out. So the brand's called Vigilante, as in VGL anti. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's a different variation. So Vigilante has to be vigilant and to be aware. And it's not just for danger, it's about your dreams, your goals, how you approach them, be vigilant in that way. And then the anti side is about being a disruptor, because I'm very disruptive. Like I go against the grain. I'm like, nah, that don't make sense. And then I'm the one person that says it. So it's like be anti like with your goals and what you want, like meaning like don't settle.
Yeah.
Like don't live a life that's been prescribed for you by whoever, another entity, another person. Like tap into your true self. And if you tap into your true self, you are a disruptor when you're trying to be you and trying to focus on you. That comes across as disruptive, but that's where the most inner peace comes from.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, the band called Vigilante. So we just launched it. Got the finalizing the collective, just the collection that's gonna go out, because there's so much we want to put out. Like, don't want it to just be a piece of clothing. Let it mean something to you based on what it's made for, you know, type thing. So
yeah.
But yeah, so we've got the collection dropping this year, the winter collection, and then obviously every sort of season I'll bring in a different variation.
Exciting.
Yeah, so yeah.
Very exciting. What about the acting? Are you still? Because come on, like I don't know if you guys remember, but BAFTA winner, we've gone number 6. Do you know what I mean? Like you're a great actor. Like.
Thank you. The acting thing, yeah, definitely. I think 2026. You know what it is? It's like the last couple of years. I've been in a slumber, man. I can't even lie to you, man.
Yeah.
So much has happened in real life that it's like I realized that I'd spent the previous years before that just chasing my career or just trying to everything. It's about your career. Like I'm on this treadmill and I feel like if I stop running, everything around me is gonna fall apart. And it's like, and then I went through a situation where I had a loss in the family where someone passed away, and it's like, and I was just like, F the career, man. Like I'm not okay. So it's like I can't keep going to these interviews and posting and trying to present as normal. So I just kind of signed out of like the whole thing. I realized that I needed to heal. I needed to be happy. I needed to find inner peace, because I'm doing all these things and I'm realizing I can't celebrate my achievements because within myself, I'm not all the way happy. It's like, yeah, these goals are great, but in my personal life, there's things that I need to be focusing on, whether it's like I want to improve my health this way, or maybe I want to spend a bit more time with family, or maybe I want to just do some normal stuff. I just felt like since I came out of prison, I was just like, not playing catch up, but...
You were here, there and everywhere, weren't you?
Yeah.
It's very just, go. Yeah. You seem very chilled, I'm not going to lie. The Vic I knew weren't this chill. Yeah, you do seem chill.
I was just everywhere. This, that. And it's like, and I just kind of like... And I had this thing in my head that, no, it benefits the career. Like, this event, it makes sense because the networking is going to make sense for the career. No, this show, it makes sense to travel.
Yeah.
To, when I know it's not convenient for me to drive to Leeds today, but it's like...
Burnout's a real thing.
Yeah, but it's like, no, if you don't go, like, imagine if it has a knock-on effect. So it's like...
Yeah.
I know. So it's
You're
like,
torturing yourself basically into doing all this stuff. Like, I haven't got the energy.
Yeah.
To do.
And I just couldn't do it no more. I couldn't be in the events no more. I couldn't be in the places. And I was like, okay, I need to heal. And I think when you deal with like a passing of somebody, and I think one of the like realest things I had to do was sort of like dress the corpse. So I know, so it kind of brought back to mind what the end really looks like. So it's like, and then I realized in that moment that I'm running around chasing all these things, but all that really matters is when it's my turn, who's going to dress me? Who's going to know what I want to wear? Who's going to know, because I'm in there saying, no, he wouldn't wear this, he'd want this, he's one. I'm thinking, hold on a minute, you're out chasing all this stuff. This is what matters.
Yeah. Who's
going to be sitting in this room, how many other years time? And I'm thinking, I realize that I'm not actually living. I'm chasing attachments.
Yeah.
Like these goals are good to have goals and be ambitious, but I'm attached. It's like they're becoming defining.
Yeah, no, it makes me teary because that is so real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a big thought to think about.
I couldn't do it. I just left, and obviously, and it took a couple years, and I had to sort of cleanse and heal and find inner peace because I wasn't happy. Everyone's, you're standing in rooms, people are clapping, and you just want to go home.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I don't feel like I should be here in that sense. Like I don't feel okay. So, yeah, I just took some time out. Fell back in love with the things I liked before my career became the be all end all. Before, go for walks and do some random stuff and kind of like stood still. Stillness is also like strength. It's certain therapy, but like just stand still, like, and I prove to myself that nothing's gonna fall apart if you stand still.
Yeah.
Like the fear, I had to get rid of the fear. I just, stayed still, done a lot of things I like, experienced different things with my kids, been around my mum more, like be able to just be a human, and kind of took my head out of that whole world. And yeah, this has been great ever since. And also I was growing my hair as well. So yeah, it was like, yeah, man, I'm in the park doing grounding and stuff like that. So yeah, I had to really go for a journey and heal. And I think obviously I'm still healing, but I think I'm in the better end of it now.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if I wake up, I don't feel like answering my phone, I don't care what the opportunity is, I'm just not answering the phone.
Yeah, it's boundaries, isn't it? It's like, in this world and everything, everyone has access to you. It's like, you have to put boundaries in place for your own fucking sanity and mental health. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people cannot have access to you all the time, so I get that.
Yeah, if you message me and I'm not okay to respond, I'm not going to force myself to respond. I'm just going to respond to you when I feel okay.
Yeah.
Whereas before, it's like, nah, if you don't respond, it might happen. It's not like it's all the face. So nowadays it's like, nah, man, I'm living on my time, my thing. And even we're putting this project out, they were like, we need a couple of videos, and it's like I can't bother to shoot a couple of videos.
Yeah.
I just want to put the music out. So can we just get it out?
Yeah.
So and it just feels good, just being able to because all this stuff we're chasing. It's like what's important is like creating memories. With your loved ones, creating memories, like lifelong memories. Like life is short. All these goals and stuff, it's not, so my advice to anyone would be, like, be happy, man. Like, do things that make you happy. Like, don't let society scare you into falling into a rat race of, like, zombie, like, living. Yeah. Where it's just, like, we're just trying to get to the next, I got to be there this time. That's what we're doing. Like, try and remove yourself out of that and realize you wasn't put on this earth just for that. Yeah. Who are you? Do you even know who you are at this point?
That's why I had to move myself out of London, a similar thing. And as soon as I drive back into it, I feel this energy. Like, this energy I don't like. Like, someone cuts me up, I'm like, and I'm like, I'm not like that anymore. I'm a spiritual person, do you know what I mean? Like, you can take the girl out of South London, but you can't take South London out of the girl. And it's like, that kind of energy, I don't like it. If I have to go, I will go. But I prefer to be in the open with the trees and, for my own sanity. So I hear what you're saying.
But yeah, man.
Are you still going in and talking to prisoners and stuff like that? I know that was quite a big part of what you were doing before.
I didn't. Unfortunately, I had to stop that as well because I wasn't okay doing that. Yeah. It just sounded good and looked good on paper, and trying and saying to myself, "Oh yeah, I've just got clearance from the Ministry of Justice." Like, that's like a big thing. But it's like, I've just come out of prison.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And
like,
you didn't really have time.
I didn't really have time to process all of that, and now they want me to go back in there to do talks. And everyone's saying, "Oh, this is so amazing." So you're trying to half keep it up, but then I'm not okay walking through these gates. Like, I was traumatized in there. Yeah. Like, and I'm coming in to relive the trauma, and I can't lie to myself that because I'm getting paid or because it's getting, building my organization is good. It's not good. I'm not okay. I shouldn't be in there doing talks. I know that. Yeah, down the line, maybe it's something I should have done, but I did all those things too quick. Yeah. I mean, this prison, that prison, and I'm like, I've just come out. This is not, you get what I'm saying? So it's those type of things. But then everyone's clapping. Like, this is so amazing, what you're doing. And it's just like,
inside you're like,
I'm not okay, guys. I'm not okay. I know it looks amazing, but you lot don't know what I have to go through to stand there and give that. And also there's an empathy side where the people in there, they take so much from me coming in and doing the talk. So now you're trapped in, so I don't want to let them down. Yeah. People, so you know what I'm saying? But the key is you're considering everybody else's feelings before yours. Yeah. And that, for me, you start doing that, you're going to spiral.
100%.
You're going to spiral. And I said, nah. Like, sorry, guys. No, I can't go in there no more.
No, I rate you for being honest about that, because I think it is a hard thing to do. Like, you did come out and you kind of just step back into life. You're like, I'm here, I want to work, I want to do this, I want to,
Different directions.
It was a lot.
Yeah, I just stopped. I said, nah. I said, I had to say, maybe I need a couple of years away from it. But it's opened doors for other people to start going. And, the Ministry of Justice is more like, they've got more of an approachable view of, whether it's ex-offenders or people going into the system. If my work with them was a small contribution towards that, then great, I think I played my part. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe down the line, if I feel okay to walk back in there, but they're not open that door. But right now, I'm not on it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Do you remember when we did the young rapper
thing in the studio? Yes.
Man, do you remember
the competition? That was so sick.
I was looking back at that the other day because Jaya Had a Dream is doing big things now.
Yeah,
she really is, and I was like, wow, like that was such a cool concept that we had.
That was a cool concept.
You know what I mean? But it was before the time.
It was before.
If we were to do that now,
we were before our time, man.
Yeah,
we were so before our time. Really That's why it's like that was such a sick like concept, and how we played it, how we pushed. So I'm glad some of the contestants, if they've gone on to do things with their career, that's amazing. Still, that's so sick.
I think we always had an eye for people, though. Do you know what I mean? Like we could see talent.
Yeah,
and I think that is something.
That was a sick idea. I've been asked even more recently, like, yo, when are you gonna start doing back those? But there's a lot of things I get to. When are you gonna start that again? Or when are you gonna? And that's one of the things people say.
Yeah.
Are you not gonna get back into doing those type of things again? I'm like, yeah, man, soon, man. Hopefully.
I do think with the new TikTok age, it's something we must maybe have a conversation about because I think there's space for it now.
Well,
much easier to do.
I'm down, man. Whatever you wanna do, I'm down. Just shout me.
Because I get excited because I look at it and I think we had to get everyone down to the studio, and they're like young kids coming from like all over the UK. Whereas now you flick on your phone. And like someone's just at the other end, but you can just be live with loads of people. Like it's a completely different setup, like how they have it now. So
crazy. Now we could definitely revisit it. It makes sense. We work good together anyway, so it makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Touching back on the music a little bit, is there anyone that you think in our day and age is like unrecognised, like doesn't get their flowers? Basically, anyone you listen to that you think people don't necessarily know about, like plug an artist who you're feeling, who you listen to.
Plugging an artist. I plug my artist T-Tone. He's on the project.
It can't just be your own though. You can plug your own for sure.
Shout out T-Tone, yeah. You know what's going on, yeah. I had to plug T-Tone. Somebody that I think does not get their flowers.
Yeah, someone you listen to, maybe you don't even know, but you think, geez, like, they've been plugging away for a long time and they're not getting the recognition.
There's a rapper, K Swizzy.
Right.
Wizzy, yeah. He's from Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, it's Wizzy, yeah. Yeah, Wizzy, yeah. He's from Shepherd's Bush. He's somebody, I hope I'm getting the name right. You know that you call the man them different names and you call different people like, but his name is Wizzy. Like, I'll double check it to confirm because I want you lot to really check him out. I think he's really dope. Let me just look at my Apple Music.
I love doing this because sometimes someone will be watching and they discover a new artist. You know what I mean? And that's what this is all about.
Yeah, Wizzy.
Okay.
Yeah, Wizzy. That's in W1ZZY. He's cold. And also the other thing I was gonna say about the flowers thing, about like, okay, cool. So it's like for the feeling of somebody doesn't get their flowers and it's underrated. So for a long time, like I was getting told that about myself, right? And what I realized as the years gone on is that was not actually the case because when we tally up, it's impossible not to get the flowers. So it's like, whilst you're building your thing, it's not about what people say as you're doing it. It's about when you accumulate enough time of it. When I look back, it's like looking back at your thing. Yeah. That's when the flowers come.
Yeah, I hear you.
Type of thing. And also recognition, it's not the definition of your ability.
No, of course not.
Or the validation. So I've seen so much people stop because they're looking for that immediate recognition.
Yeah.
Or they've been in it for a little bit and they're thinking they're not getting the recognition. But if you think you're not, but there are people that, like I was in the cafe this morning and I don't know if it was real workers or normal work people in it. And I've been listening to your stuff from the very beginning. How if I stopped doing this, I would have never run into him to know that. So for some people, you don't know the people that are paying attention to your stuff.
100%. That's
and there's someone out there always giving you your flowers because you haven't come across them.
Yeah.
You don't look at the people that you think, well, they're not giving it to me. It's not for them to give it to you. But I promise you, there's people out there that rate what you're doing, respect what you're doing. You just haven't come across them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good way to look at it, to be fair. That's a good mindset to have.
Yeah. So if you're out there, you feel like that, don't feel like that. Trust me, there's people that rate your stuff. There's people's content I watch that live in mad countries. They're not to know that I'm all the way in England.
Yeah.
Like thinking, oh, this guy is amazing or she's amazing.
So true.
So don't close yourself off by looking at a small demographic of people and say, well, they're not doing it. That's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. Are we allowed to touch on the immigration?
Yeah, we could touch on it. Yeah, we could touch on all of it.
So obviously before you know, I didn't see you for a little while. You were still battling with this immigration stuff. Like, where are you today with that, man? Come on, you must have. Please tell me you have like a definitive answer for me.
You know what? Funny enough, I don't have a definitive answer for you.
Okay.
Because, you know, COVID, the government changed, policies changed. So I think I kind of got lost in the raft, the storm of everything that's been going on. So we're still trying to like get to like, hey guys, like, you know, by the way, we need to like conclude this matter completely. Yeah, that's where we're at. But I believe that we will be at a conclusion sooner rather than later. But obviously I think the positive thing is the intentions that they have. I believe they know that it can't go that way. Okay. Because we've had the battles in court, we've had, you know, this, that, and the third. And the key element of the whole thing was he's a risk to the public and he's going to reoffend. And that's not happened. So
no. In all this time, man, like, come on, guys, use your heads. Like, geez.
So really that argument is redundant at the moment. All the, you know, from the legal side is redundant and from all the sides. So right now it's just about concluding the situation. But the problem is with, you know, the Home Office or just, you know, government agencies, it's like, it's all a process. It's all like, we'll respond in 3 weeks and then we'll respond in, you know, and...
Yeah, but they've been dragging their heels for years.
They've been dragging their heels, man. I think, you know what, my view of that changed also because it's like, I looked at it as like a disadvantage, right? I said like, you know, it's been a heavy disadvantage. And if you look at it logically, it's like, okay, I can't do this. I've got no access to the system. I can't travel, blah, 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 blah. These people like are trying to destroy my life. But it's like the other side to that coin is if you sit in the dark long enough, you could start to see the room a bit clearer than somebody that's just been walking in the light. So I say that to say this, the skill sets I've been able to develop because of that difficulty. It's lifelong skills. Skills that have made me survive and skills that will carry and make me so. It's almost like even with the barrier they created, I was still able to rise. Yeah. So it's a testament to myself that, and I believe that everything I've had to go through was to prepare me for the next stage of my life, because I'm so sharp and aware right now. It's dangerous. Yeah. And I can see things in slow motion.
Yeah. No, I love this, Vic, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I love it.
So it's like, oh, thank you lot for the difficulty, because I developed some skills. I built my whole career with the barrier in my way. Yeah. I got to this point of it, so it's almost like I'm just looking forward to imagine when that lifts. I'm gone somewhere else. So you got to appreciate your difficult moments, because don't just get through it and brush it under the carpet. Yeah. Understand there's development and things you did in that process that are lifelong skills, things that I can pass on. 100. Resilient, patience, and overstanding, and just kind of believing in self, and, you know, understanding that you know your life will manifest the things you want for yourself to manifest. So yeah, I don't look at the situation the same no more. It's kind of like, oh, thanks guys, like because you created like a whole different specimen of human being. What I'm on, and how I think it's you know, because of these difficulties. So
where would be the first place you would go though? Like if you got the okay and you could just, where would you go? First holiday,
I would go back to, I'd probably want to do something small with my kids first. Just maybe somewhere in Europe quickly, rare, whatnot. But really, I do want to go back to Cameroon. Yeah. For me, it's like, that's the reset button. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a country I left 30 years ago, and I've not been able to go back since. I know. So for me, it's like, I need to go back home and then start again. Yeah. It's almost like that's for me, that's how the chapter sails. Yeah. You know, going back home, and it's like, okay, cool. All right, let's go again. Yeah, let's do this. But I also think in the next few years, I'm planning to relocate from the UK anyway. So yeah, I think
a lot of us want to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm planning to.
There's not much left here for us, to be fair, at this time.
Yeah, and I think you know, my kids got older, so it's just like now I'm just like, I'm in a stage of my life. It's about, you know, getting married and living life, and yeah, and enjoy, you know.
I love that for you. Honestly, I love it for you. I'm so happy for you. And I think this is a perfect place to end. Just plug the EP for me again.
EP, 1,000 Burpees, 28th of November. There is going to be videos because obviously I had to meet them in the middle and shoot 1 or 2 videos. But yeah, 28th of November, 1,000 Burpees. Make sure you can pre-save it now on Apple Music and the rest of it. But yeah, man, yeah, looking forward to dropping the project. But yeah, definitely.
If you end up doing a little event, make sure you give your girl a call.
I'll shout you, man. This is a movie. I like this, man. You're always innovative. Like you always have new ways of, you know, staying in tune. And another thing about you I want to say, so everyone knows, is like, you know, they say, you know, I say in a song, when you're on your way, when you're on your way up, treat people with integrity because you might see them on your way down. And you're one of the people that you've been consistent in my career from the very beginning, regardless of what stage, this stage, that stage. It doesn't matter what the stage is. Like you've been consistent, and it's been very like, what's the word? Like it's felt you kind of dispelled a lot of things that you probably didn't see or understood. I was probably thinking. Because like I said, I'm having this internal battle.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm kind of looking at everyone. I'm a bit skeptical. I'm not sure of anything and everything. And it's like, but you always had an energy and a spirit that made me feel like she's true.
Thank you.
You've never given me a reason to feel, you've never, from the beginning, you know, like when I drove to Timbuktu to come to your show. And just whatever, and today as I was sitting there, the energy's still there. So regardless of what you would have gone through this last couple of years, you find a way to hold on to the best bits of you, and while dealing with other things, and you're still the same person and you would have years ago, and don't ever change that.
Oh, I can give you a hug. Thank you, my friend.
Don't change that.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you.
Big up Queenie, you know what's going on, man. This is my home girl, so make sure you tap in with her. Subscribe, like, follow anything she's doing because we're co-signing it. You know what's going on.
Thank you, babe.